Did you know that one of the most powerful tools for dealing with toxic, narcissistic behavior has been around for over 2,000 years? It's not a new app, a trending self-help book, or a life hack. It's Stoicism. Yes, this ancient philosophy holds the secrets to staying calm, in control, and unshaken, even when dealing with the most difficult people. If you want to break free from the emotional grip of a narcissist and reclaim your peace of mind, you need to do this. Focus on your inner strength, set clear boundaries, and learn how to respond instead of react. These principles not only protect you, but also help you thrive, even in challenging relationships. In today's video, we're diving deep into the wisdom of Stoicism and exploring actionable strategies that can transform the way you handle toxic personalities. From building emotional resilience to mastering the art of indifference, these tools are life-changing. Avoid this mistake, letting someone else dictate your happiness, if you want to regain control over your life. Let's get started and uncover the Stoic secrets that will help you protect your mental and emotional well-being like never before. Number 1. Harnessing the power of Stoic philosophy to handle narcissists. Have you ever found yourself emotionally drained after an interaction with someone who seems to twist every situation in their favor? They charm their way into conversations, only to leave you questioning your worth, your reality, or even your sanity. It's as if they carry a storm with them, a whirlwind of manipulation, criticism, and self-centeredness. Now imagine possessing a tool so powerful, so transformative, that it could shield you from this chaos. Imagine navigating these interactions with unshakable calm, knowing that nothing they say or do could disturb your peace. This isn't a fantasy, it's the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Dating back over 2,000 years, Stoicism offers a mental armor that enables us to withstand life's most turbulent challenges, including dealing with narcissistic individuals. This philosophy, championed by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, teaches us one profound truth. While we can't control what happens around us, we can control how we respond. Think about that for a moment. The power to reclaim control lies entirely within you. Narcissists thrive on the chaos they create, but Stoicism allows us to see through their manipulations. Instead of engaging in their drama, we can choose a different path, a path of resilience, self-mastery, and unwavering peace. Close your eyes for a second. Picture a time in your life when someone's words cut you deeply, when their actions left you reeling with frustration or hurt. How did you respond? Did you lash out, only to feel regret later? Or did you carry their negativity with you, replaying the incident in your mind? What if, in that moment, you had the strength to pause, reflect, and choose a response that protected your inner peace? This is the power Stoicism offers. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't care. It's about embracing a philosophy that prioritizes your mental and emotional well-being above the noise of external chaos. Imagine how liberating it would feel to stand in the eye of the storm and remain unshaken. Number 2. Reclaiming control, responding versus reacting to toxic behavior. You're at a family gathering and everything seems fine. Then, out of nowhere, a certain someone makes a snide comment about your choices, your career, or your lifestyle. Maybe it's a colleague at work who always finds a way to discredit your efforts. Or perhaps it's that friend who only calls when they need something, leaving you feeling used and unseen. These scenarios hit close to home because they're universally relatable. We've all faced someone who pushes our buttons, leaving us questioning our responses. Here's where Stoic wisdom steps in like a lifeline. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Let that sink in. The moment we understand that our strength lies not in changing others, but in controlling how we react, we reclaim control over our lives. When dealing with toxic behavior, the instinct is to react immediately, to defend yourself, argue back, or prove your point. But how often has this approach led to peace? Rarely, if ever. Reacting is easy. It's impulsive. Responding, on the other hand, requires discipline, reflection, and intentionality. Responding is the art of stepping back, observing the situation, and choosing a course of action aligned with your values. Think back to a time when you reacted out of anger or frustration. How did it feel afterward? Did you feel empowered, or did it drain your energy, leaving you more frustrated? Now contrast that with a time when you chose to respond thoughtfully, maintaining your composure. There's a quiet strength in responding with clarity and purpose, isn't there? Narcissists thrive on reactions. They feed on drama and conflict because it validates their sense of importance. By learning to respond instead of react, you deny them that satisfaction. You take back the power they seek to steal. It's not about winning or losing the argument. It's about protecting your peace. Imagine the next time someone tries to provoke you, instead of biting the bait, you take a deep breath, smile, and let their words pass over you like the wind. No retaliation, no defense, just quiet confidence. Picture how freeing that would feel. Number 3. The emotional backpack. Letting go of negative burdens. Picture this. You're walking through life carrying a backpack. At first it feels light, almost weightless. But as time goes on, interactions with toxic people begin to add rocks to your pack. A hurtful comment here, a manipulative action there, and suddenly the load grows heavier. You might not notice it at first, but soon you feel drained, tired, and overwhelmed. Sound familiar? This metaphorical backpack represents the emotional burdens we carry from dealing with narcissists and toxic relationships. Every negative encounter adds weight until it feels unbearable. Yet, here's the truth. We have the power to stop adding rocks. We can choose to lighten our load by letting go of the negativity they bring into our lives. Letting go isn't easy. It requires a conscious decision to shift your focus away from the pain they've caused and toward the things that bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment. This is where the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control becomes invaluable. You may not be able to change the narcissist's behavior, but you can control how much space you allow them to occupy in your mind and heart. Think about a time when you held on to anger, resentment, or hurt caused by someone else. Did it change them? Did it make you feel better? Or did it weigh you down, making life feel heavier and harder? Now, imagine what it would feel like to take that backpack off, to set it down and walk away lighter, freer, and more at peace. Stoicism teaches us that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The fears, anxieties, and scenarios we create in our minds about what a narcissist might say or do next often cause more distress than their actual actions. By focusing on the present reality and letting go of imagined fears, we reclaim our mental space. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with rocks to the top of a mountain. At the summit, you're asked to throw the rocks into the abyss. One by one, you let them go. As the weight disappears, you feel lighter, stronger, and ready to take on the world. This is the power of releasing emotional burdens, of letting go of the rocks narcissists have placed in your path. You deserve a life unburdened by their negativity, a life where you can focus on what uplifts you, on people who truly care, and on activities that bring you joy. The first step is recognizing the rocks in your backpack and deciding to let them go. It's not just about surviving the journey, it's about thriving along the way. Number 4. Establishing boundaries for emotional and mental well-being. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed, frustrated, or drained after interacting with someone. Perhaps it was a demanding co-worker, a critical family member, or a so-called friend who always seems to cross the line. These moments don't just happen, they're often a result of blurred or non-existent boundaries. Now, imagine a world where you could clearly define what is acceptable in your relationships, a world where you protect your emotional and mental space as fiercely as you guard your physical space. Establishing boundaries is not selfish, it's self-preservation. It's about recognizing your worth and ensuring that others respect it too. Narcissists in particular struggle with boundaries. They see them as obstacles to their control, challenges to overcome. But here's the thing, when you stand firm in your boundaries, you reclaim your power. You send a message that your time, energy, and emotions are not theirs to exploit. Think back to a time when you said yes, when you really wanted to say no. How did that feel? Did it bring peace or resentment? Now, picture a moment when you firmly but calmly said no, setting a clear boundary. That sense of empowerment, that freedom, it's priceless, isn't it? Boundaries are not walls, they're bridges to healthier interactions. They allow you to engage with others from a place of mutual respect rather than obligation or fear. When dealing with narcissists, boundaries act as a shield. They may push, test, or even retaliate, but each time you hold firm, you strengthen your inner resolve. Imagine standing on a pristine beach, drawing a line in the sand. Beyond this line lies your peace, your happiness, and your well-being. You decide who gets to cross that line and on what terms. Doesn't that feel powerful? Boundaries are your way of saying, this is my space, my life, my choice. As we wrap up this journey into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its strategies for dealing with narcissists, remember this: your peace of mind is your fortress, and no one can breach it without your permission. By mastering the art of responding instead of reacting, creating firm boundaries, and focusing on what you can control, you take the first step toward reclaiming your inner strength and serenity. Drop A in the comments if you've made it this far, because that shows you're part of the rare 0.01% who commit to finishing what they start. If you're serious about transforming your life and taking control of your happiness, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button, join our community, and let's continue this journey together toward growth, resilience, and inner peace.